The last main competence is the pragmatic competence. To understand pragmatics, let us mention a very simple definition. It is the ability to use language in context. Rover 2005, but also Joule 2012 says that pragmatic is how we recognize what is meant even when it is not written. Thus, pragmatic goes beyond what the speaker can see. Trim et al. 2001 expresses that it involves the knowledge that a learner has of the principles according to which the messages are organized, structured, and arranged, used to perform communicative functions, and sequenced according to interactional and transactional schemata. Besides this kind of messages, TRIM also provides the different competences that integrate these pragmatic competences. The first one is discourse competence. Here the speaker has to be able to produce a sequence of sentences in order to have coherent stretches of language, which are discursive units. In an illustrative scale that TRIM et al. 2001 presents about discourse competences, he describes a proficient user of the language in this area as someone that shows great flexibility reformulating ideas in different linguistic forms to give emphasis, to differentiate according to the situation, interlocutor, etc., and to eliminate ambiguity. In the discourse competence, the speaker is able to order sentences according to the topic, following a natural sequence, and has the ability of structuring a discourse in a logical way, using coherence and cohesion, and put in practice the cooperative principle. In the thematic development, an English user has to be able to give elaborate descriptions and narratives, integrating sub-themes, developing particular points, and rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. Such thematic development is no more than knowing where and how to put a sentence, what word or connector to use, and how to close with a strong conclusion. A competent user of the discourse may be knowledgeable of text design, which can be understood as the ability to produce well-written pieces of writing, such as anecdotes, short stories, and also academic writings as journals, essays, and formal letters. Thus, text design conventions are also important elements to be a competent user of the discourse. Functional competence. TRIM et al. 2001 states that it is concerned with the use of spoken discourse and written text in communication for particular functional purposes. This does not mean that the learners are just going to know the functions. They have to know how to interact by using them, making exchanges and leading to conclusions.
Created using Powtoon.